Hi there, and thank you for looking in. We made it to the weekend. I'm Lenise Lagan.
We sure did, Lenise. I'm Shelby Myers, and we want to thank you so much for joining us on Fox News at 4 on this Friday. It was looking dreary earlier this morning, but now the skies have really been clearing up.
Thank goodness for that. Meteorologist Jennifer Lambert is in with the details on your weekend forecast. Got your Friday dance?
Oh yes, I got my Friday dance ready to go. It's feeling better out there. So we did see some of those showers earlier today, overcast skies for the remainder. But right now we're starting to look up and look a little bit better. So right now let's go ahead and take a look at radar just across the entire southeast so you can start to see where those showers are now and where we are with that clearing just behind it. So that was a weak front that moved through earlier today. And as we check in on those temperatures, you can see with that temperature gradient where it currently is, making its way through the Panhandle and also through Georgia and South Carolina. So ahead of it, they're looking at those mid to upper 60s. Behind it, dropping down to the mid 40s in a lot of places. Right now, Mobile at 52, Pensacola at 57. And we're going to continue to drop as we head further on into tonight. So last night was a warmer night, and tonight we're seeing those 40s once again, upper 30s for those inland places. So just something to remember that it is going to be a little bit on the cold side for tonight. But checking out your headlines, chilly tonight, sunshine sticking around, and also celestial events. I'll have a full update on those and what you can expect for the full month ahead coming up soon. Shelby.
Well, breaking news is first at 4. A high-speed chase crossing state lines, multiple agencies involved.
Yeah, we're talking Mobile police and county sheriff deputies. Here's a look at some of that action of that chase in place. You can see the lights flashing there as they're chasing down.
Yeah, our Morella Porter is live now with everything that we know today. Morella.
Yeah, Shelby, Lenise, according to law enforcement sources, this guy is allegedly a murder suspect out of Scott County, Mississippi, and they finally caught up with him this afternoon. They've been looking for him since yesterday, and after this blazing fast chase, caught up with him in Mobile. This is video of that intense chase after it crossed the Alabama-Mississippi state line just after 2 o'clock this afternoon. Police cars flashing their lights, flying in all directions, speeds reaching more than 100 miles per hour, trying to catch this guy, leading them down I-10.
Where's the net pop? Where's the net pop?
Before going south on 65, where police put out spikes near Airport Boulevard. The chase finally coming to an end just before the Government Boulevard exit after a tire went flat. Now here's a look at the suspect screaming in the back of a Mobile County Sheriff's Cruiser in this exclusive video captured by our Fox 10 News photographer moments after the chase ended. Here you see the suspect in handcuffs, taken out of the sheriff's vehicle, placed into another car. We've also learned the suspect had a woman in the car with him who law enforcement sources say he allegedly kidnapped. And as more unfolds in this bizarre police chase, we will be sure to update you. Live in Mobile, Morella Porter, Fox 10 News.
Wow, quite the situation there, Shelby. I had a lot of people messaging me on social media about that as they heard it and saw it go by. All right, new at 4, a clear and concise message from Alabama's top doc. Mobile should strongly reconsider or should consider canceling Mardi Gras for next year.
Yeah, and our investigative reporter Brendan Kirby is live with the latest. Brendan?
Well, Shelby and Lenise, Alabama State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris says that he hopes Mobile officials, quote, make the right decision. Dr. Harris made his remarks during a Facebook Live session organized by Senator Doug Jones. He says the next statewide COVID-19 health order is unlikely to specifically address Mardi Gras parades.
But I think gatherings of any kind are already covered in the health order. I think, we can all imagine a way that an outdoor, event or parade can be done safely. But, frankly, we've got a lot of examples of where that just doesn't seem to work out, even when people profess the best intentions.
This adds to mounting pressure on Mobile Mayor Sandy Stimpson to cancel. Several carnival organizations have canceled events on their own. In addition, Mobile County Sheriff Sam Cochran yesterday says his deputies won't provide security at parades. The mayor has been reluctant to cancel parades and has avoided questions about the issue. We reached out to him again today, but he didn't respond. And I'll be back at Fox 10 News at 5 with more on this, including what the Mobile County Health Department has to say. Reporting live, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
All right, thanks, Brendan. University Hospital and USA's Children's and Women's are 2 of 8 hospitals in the state slated to get the first round of the COVID-19 vaccines. The hospitals have the capability to store the vaccines at the required temperatures. Our Hal Sherrick is joining us live now from University Hospital, where some of the details about all of that were discussed today. So Hal, do we know how many doses they're going to be getting and also when they're coming in?
Well, there won't be many, we know, in this first round. Just 2,000 here at University Hospital and 1,000 at Children's and Women's. Now, as far as how they'll be dispersed, there's strict regiments and guidelines for that. And as to when, hospital officials could just say they expect them to arrive within the next week. Now, Assistant Chief Medical Officer for USA Health, Michael Chang, answered many questions about how and when vaccinations would be handled. The first round will be the Pfizer version, which must be stored at extremely cold temperatures. In the days following, other area hospitals should also begin receiving shipments. The vaccine developed by Moderna will also be sent to hospitals around the state once the FDA gives the okay. It could likely be months, though, before the general public can get it. That's because supplies are very limited, and healthcare workers, first responders, and others in high-risk categories will be the first to get it. Now, these first 2,000 doses here that they're going to be getting at this hospital and the 1,000 over at the Children's and Women's are what they call booster doses. So that means that the folks who get those will have to come back with the Pfizer version in 21 days to get a second round. You can see how complicated it could be for the scheduling. It all depends on the quantity and time frame of when we get these in. Now, we'll hear from Dr. Chang a little bit later on Fox 10 News at 5 p.m. see how he thinks that will all be handled. Reporting live in Mobile, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.
All right, Hal, thank you. Infirmary Health now offering antibody treatments for COVID patients. It's trying to cut their risk of being hospitalized. Patients must meet the following criteria to qualify, though: a positive COVID-19 test, 18 years of age or older, have mild to moderate symptoms, no recent hospitalization due to the virus, no need of additional oxygen, and be within 10 days of presenting symptoms. The antibody treatment is designed to stimulate the person's own immune system to battle the virus. You can make an appointment by calling the number you see on your screen. Big news from the Democratically controlled U.S. House today. It just approved a bill that would end the federal ban on marijuana. The bill passed largely by party lines. It's the first time a chamber of Congress has voted on the issue. The bill would remove pot from the federal list of controlled substances, effectively decriminalizing the drug across the U.S. It also includes creating a process to remove prior pot convictions. If passed by both chambers of Congress, individual states would still have to legalize marijuana. The Senate, controlled by Republicans, is not likely to take it up in the last 2 weeks of the current congressional session. The power could shift to Democrats in January, depending on the outcome of 2 Georgia Senate runoff elections.
The Fox 10 News Traffic Tracker Accident Report is sponsored by Gulf South Honda Dealers.
And checking in on your Friday traffic. So far, we're seeing that smooth commute along the Bayway, and also a beautiful sight with our skies really starting to clear out and seeing some blue out there too. But let's go ahead and check in on our traffic tracking map. One accident to report on right now. That's going to be on Schillinger, so right near Mobile Regional, and that's going to be at Hit Road. So just something to keep in mind, that this is extending that congestion back up north towards Airport Boulevard and also towards Tanner Williams Road, starting to see that stop and go congestion. The rest of Mobile, though, looking fantastic. I-65, I-10 looking good. Just starting to see some congestion down Government heading towards downtown. Bayway and Causeway along with both those tunnels looking fantastic. Checking out those drive times right now, though, across the Bay, 7 minutes in both directions. We'll keep you updated through the 4 o'clock hour. Lenny's.